Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, aka Toastiber98. So, here's the Wales log for the month of April for Genshin Impact. So, let's get right into it. First things first, let's see. You guys are probably wondering what the hell I'm doing right now. Where was it Hero's Journey? I think it was this one. Yeah, so, which one was it? Hitherto Unknown, I think this is it. I got this achievement yesterday because I was able to max friendship my Albedo. So, and he was my 16th character with friendship 10. So there you go. I believe I can change name card and see how many I have. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Mona's. 8, 9. That's not it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, yeah. So, well, obviously. Why the fuck did I do that? Duh. If you got the achievement for you to gain other friendship 10s, then obviously you still only have 16 friendship 10s, eh? But yeah, that's my progress on friendship levels, or max friendship characters. That means that I have about, that means I should have about like 16 more who aren't max friendship yet, and obviously I'm working on that, so eventually I should be able to get there though. But anyways, looking at new characters, Jean is, I added Jean to my list of level 90 characters, so that makes main character Jean, Ganyu, and Mona as my 4 level 90s. I don't use my main character though, but maybe one day I will. But Jean, Ganyu, and Mona, I use them all still very regularly. So there's another level 90 added to the list. Next level 90 is either going to be kicking or fish. I haven't decided which. I would like to get kicking to level 90 first, but the issue is that her artifacts are kind of in a rut right now. I was planning on like revising her artifacts, but I keep delaying it over and over. So at the moment, she's kind of without an artifact set. I think what I wanted to switch her off to was 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Electro, or whatever the Electro 2-piece one is, Thundering Fury. So yeah, 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Thundering Fury with I guess this as her off piece. But I think I've gotten a couple more Electro damage cups since then that have better substats than what she has currently. Yeah, that one's not bad, I guess. Yeah, so I still need to go over her artifacts and make sure they're leveled up and whatnot. So, yeah. Shut up, Hutao. So, like I said, those are my level 90s and just plans on future level 90s. What else do I need to think about? If I didn't mention this for last month's Wales log, all my characters are at least level 80 now. So Amber is level 80, Xiangling, Bennett, blah 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 blah, and everybody to the left of this, everybody to the left of Amber is level 80. So all the characters that I have currently in my roster, which is every character in the game, is at least level 80 or higher. With actually at least level 6 talents, because past level 6 they start needing whatever these are, the limited weekly items that you get for doing the weekly fights. So there's that. So everybody, like I said, I keep reiterating myself because I love repeating myself. Everybody is at least level 80 with level 6 talents. No exceptions. So yeah, the entire roster is now leveled up. I'm still in the middle of gearing people out as far as artifacts are concerned. Let's see. I'm still looking for a Noblesse cup that has pyro damage bonus. I spent like literally the past week, maybe even more than a week, looking for a pyro damage main stat Noblesse cup. So that way I get to so that way my Hutao has 2-piece Crimson Witch and 2-piece Noblesse, just as a generic balanced artifact set for her. But yeah, it's either that or I could look for like maybe a crit rate main stat and just call it a day. Honestly, I might do that. because this piece doesn't really seem. Actually, no. This piece actually isn't too bad for her because Hu Tao scales off of max HP. Now that I think about it, but now that we're here, now that I think about it, I should have picked up a few more crit rate main stat thingies right here. But this one is trash. That is hot garbage. This one, I mean, it's got flat HP, so it's not useless, but I think this would need to roll like crit damage or something to really make it worth it. It's either that, or if I'm really impatient, I can just use these purple fucking crit rate main stat pieces, but I don't want to do that. Just out of curiosity, since I can do this, let's see what substat this shit rolls. Honestly, I would be okay if this rolled like HP %. It probably won't though. Because when do artifact subsets actually give you what you want? Oh, well, actually, it gave me what I wanted. Crit damage. Cool. So, in fact, I could actually take this crit rate Thunder Soother and give it to Hu Tao. Or, well, replace this with the crit rate main stat Noblesse mask that I just rolled for now. So I could do that, actually, and just say, fuck it. And stop farming Noblesse dungeon. Then again, that's a joke because when do you ever stop farming? When do you ever stop farming that frickin' domain? But anyways, that's what I was working on for the past week. Now that this mask just rolled crit damage, shit, man. I guess I can just give this to her instead and just call it a day. My current agenda, just overall for my roster, is obviously, as you guys can probably tell, just get everybody leveled up with good enough talents, baseline level 6. And level 80, minimum level 80. But obviously, because I'm dedicating so many resources into getting the whole roster to that level, to that minimum performance level, that means that I don't have as much resources to put into the artifacts. So right now, I just kind of want to give everyone like artifacts that have main stats that each character wants, right? I don't really care too much about the substats because I just don't have the luxury to, farm everybody's essential materials and talent books and get them the most perfect artifacts on the face of the earth. That's just not going to happen. So for right now, I'm fine with just farming whatever main stat artifacts that each character wants, and if I have the time and the resources to go back and revise whatever artifact sets they do have, I'll improve them gradually over time. Let's say I'm farming a domain, and it's I just remembered this character could really use this piece that I just got from her because it's a direct upgrade to whatever they have right now. So that's kind of my mentality going into this. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and replace this with this mask right here, but I'll do that off video. Because right now we're kind of doing something else. So, I have now leveled up my Chongyun, who I'm using right now, actually. Now that I've gotten Albedo to max friendship. So, yeah, he is now ready to go, usable. I've been working on his friendship, as you can see. Right now he's rocking Wolf's Gravestone. Apparently, even as a support Claymore user, he still wants Wolf's Gravestone, which I suppose I can understand. These are his stats at the moment. Crit rate is decent, but crit damage is obviously kind of lacking. Honestly, these stats remind me a lot of what Ningguang's working with right now. Let me check Ningguang's stats, because they should actually be pretty similar. Where the hell is Ningguang anyway? Is she over here somewhere? Am I just skipping past her every single time like an idiot? Yes, I am. So Ningguang's stats are, they're very similar. She also has around 50, 55, 56% crit rate with around 70, 75, 76% crit damage. So, what is it with my Chinese servants? Servants? Is this FGO? What is this with my Chinese characters and them having crit stats that end up looking like this? But he has a ton of energy recharge, though. This I'm pretty happy with. I actually don't know if this is super high energy recharge for him anyway, or if this is good or bad, really high or really low for him. But just from using him for artifact farming and just doing dailies around the map, I find that under the right situations, which can happen pretty frequently, he recharges his ult really fucking fast. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate that a lot. So Chongyun's pretty cool to use. I'm enjoying his gameplay a lot. The fact that Big Chungus's final hit of his auto automatically deals crowd damage. I actually like that a lot, because that means that gives me a reason to actually use his autos, other than just like spamming his skill and his ult and as you know, support stuff, as support DPS mechanics, and just like switching off to another character right away. So I'm liking Mr. Chongyun's gameplay. So there's that. I'm trying to use Barbara because I've had her for the longest time and she's still at Friendship 5. That, and because I use 2 characters who deal damage to themselves, I kind of need healer on this team. So yeah, this is not a very serious team though. Like, I just use this team just to farm friendship levels for them. And Barbara is my only healer right now who's not Friendship 10 yet, so there you go, I guess. Her artifacts actually need leveling, and I need to revise them anyway because, God, they are still at +4, and I'm sure I can get them some better, or I'm sure I can get her some better artifacts by this point. Maybe. That's a big maybe. But yeah, I still need to level her actual artifacts and see how far they go with this. Maybe one day though. Same with Lumen, or my main character, Traveler. I want to get her. I actually want to get her 2 artifact sets, one for her Anemo side and the other for her Geo side. So hopefully that'll happen soon. Maybe, maybe not. Jian as well, I want to revise her artifact set because I want to transition her off of 2-piece Maidens and switch it to 2-piece Gladiator instead, so that she gets more damage and she still benefits from the extra attack because her healing scales off of her attack percent. So, however, I want her to keep this Maidens because this one's the artifact that I made a video about, the whole Penta Energy Recharge, and so I want her to keep this because with this artifact and with Sack Sword, with R5 Sack Sword, she regens her ult like nobody's business. It's actually hilarious how fast she gets her ult back. So with both that flower and Sack Sword, so it's gonna be pretty tough. But I do want to keep this flower while still being able to switch her to a 2-piece Glad 2-piece Viridescent instead. So that is my intention for her. Also, I forgot to show you guys Chongyun's individual artifact stats. I guess we'll start with his cup first. That's what his cup looks like. Here's his circlet, flower, feather, and timepiece. There you go. Oh, funny thing about this timepiece. I've been having really shit luck with the artifact rolling lately, and this is a perfect example. This is a penta flat attack timepiece. The only good thing about it is the fact that this timepiece is not that good to begin with, so I don't really feel too bad about this. Too bad about actually getting penta flat attack in the grand scheme of things. But the fact that it happened is kind of a fucking slap in the dick. So, Keck W, I guess. Alright. Ganyu. Ganyu, her stats are actually pretty solid. What are her stats again? 65% and 135%, or 136%. So she's actually okay. She doesn't need to have a different. She doesn't need an artifact revision. However, I've been meaning to give her her own 4-piece Wanderer's trope. I think it was because 4-piece Wanderers increases bow users' attack, I believe. So I will try to see if I can do that for her at some point. Probably not this month, but hopefully soon. Soon, TM. It just works. Same with Mona. Ideally, I would like to farm for a energy recharge, a 5-star energy recharge main stat Hydro timepiece. Because as you can see, it's only a 4-star. The only reason why I'm fine using this for a time being, shut up phone, I'm recording right now, is the fact that apparently Mona all Mona wants is at least 200% energy recharge, and she clears this very easily between her main stat energy ER main stat 4-star timepiece and all the other energy recharge stats that she has on her other artifacts. Like she has 70% there, another 13% there, none on here though, and 17.5% here. So she gets a fat stack of ER bonuses from her artifacts overall. That and I do want to use Mona more as a DPS now that she's leveled and she's in a position to do that. So because I mentioned this because I think I mentioned earlier that I was thinking about transitioning Mona into a more general artifact setup. So basically 2-piece Hydro, 2-piece Noblesse. But I think I've changed my mind. I think I want her to stay like this so that her auto attacks are a lot stronger. That and I did get spooked by a Mona roll at some point over the past month. So one more Mona spook means that she'll get the effect where her normal attacks, if they hit, she has a 20% chance of just automatically following it up with a charge attack, and obviously that's very strong. So once she gets this, if I get one more Mona spook, then she's max DPS Mona. Well, other than whatever her C6 is. So yeah, looking forward to that. Also, I keep exiting out of the character screen because I'm an idiot. Let's see if there's anybody else that I need to talk about here. Going down the line. Poor Chi-Chi. I actually really wonder when I'm ever going to use her. That and when I'm going to freaking upgrade her artifacts. I think I've already talked about Kecking. What my plans are with her. Find her a 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Gladiator set. Was it 2-piece Glad? I think it was 2-piece Glad. It's either that or 2-piece Noblesse, but I think Glad is probably better for her. At least that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Pop-Tart. So, Pop-Tart's banner, along with Rosaria, is going to be next week or later this week at the time of this video recording. I will actually not be able to roll for him and Rosaria right away. I've got some IRL stuff that I need to deal with that's pretty urgent. So, if I didn't have IRL stuff going on, I probably would have just held off on making this video until after I rolled on Pop-Tarts and Rosaria's banner, so I can make this Wales log after that and show you guys probably a C6 Pop-Tart. But yes, I will roll on his banner, just not right away after I get IRL stuff taken care of. But since I'm trying to go for C6 Rosaria, because she's a 4-star, C6 Pop-Tart is probably going to happen, because he's already C4 for whatever reason. But people tell me that his C6 is really fucking good, as it should be, because, C6 5-stars. Or in other words, it makes it so that his E is instantly reset when he uses a burst, which means that he can become he goes from being a burst DPS to a prolonged burst DPS, which is insane. So I can see why it's very good. So I guess I'm looking forward to C6 Pop-Tart. Still with level 80 Rust though, and with very good artifacts. I think I've shown you guys his artifacts already. I wonder what this is. I wonder why his substats kind of look like this. Plus 40%, plus 50%. I guess his stats kind of look different for him because he has he's a stance character. So, oh wait, hold on, no, I'm looking at fucking artifact details. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, so these are his stats. These actually don't look very good, actually, now that I think about it. I think some of his artifacts are kind of trash, and I could probably replace them with something with better stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. I could probably give him I can definitely give him a better attack percent timepiece, because I know I've gotten a few more here. Yeah, like this one. Well, I was gonna say, like, I thought this was attack percent. If it were, it actually would be pretty decent, but probably not that one. I think this one, yeah, for sure. As long as it doesn't roll everything in the defense percent, which that's happened before over the course of last week. Oh god, bad memories of some of my artifacts rolling into penta fucking flat HP or penta fucking flat defense. God, that shit sucks. But yeah, I'll probably replace whatever timepiece he has right now with this, and hopefully it rolls some into the crit stats. If not, I'm gonna fucking cry myself to sleep after that happens. But that, and I think this is a Hydro bonus cup. Yeah, God, I fucking hate this. Rolled twice into flat defense and rolled like the rest into flat HP. Fuck this shit. Actually, do I have extra Hydro damage cups? I feel like I do. I guess it's this one. I guess I can see what this rolls, and hopefully it doesn't roll the rest into fucking defense percent and flat HP. I don't know. Or I could just replace it with this, and then see if I can swap around some of his artifacts. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not though, because this Lava Walker crit rate main stat piece is really fucking good. Honestly, one of my best pieces that I have. because it's crit rate and all the substats are ones that you would actually want. No, technically no bad substat. But maybe I'll revise Mr. Pop-Tart's artifacts and see if I can give him a better stat spread. But Klee, nothing to talk about there. I have now finally given Mr. D-Luke his Wolf's Gravestone. Because over the last month, in case you guys didn't watch my my gacha highlights video, where I rolled 3 Wolf's Gravestone in one sitting, I have actually individually leveled all 3 Wolf's Gravestone, and now Mr. D-Luke has one of them. The other two being the other two being on Beto and Big Chungus. So he's got this to work with, so he's very happy with that. Noelle, I would like to build her very soon. Now that I've got some support characters like Xingqiu and Big Chungus leveled up, I'll get to Xingqiu in a second here. I want to go back and maybe level up some other characters, maybe Noelle, because I've been meaning to level her up for the longest time. That, and I think I'll need to go back to farming the archaic domain down in Guyunstone Forest, whenever that'll be. And I also need to figure out what kind of artifact set that I want for Noelle, because I think Noelle can take a wide variety of artifact sets, which is part of the reason why she's so good, because she's so versatile and very flexible. So, yeah, Noelle is probably going to be level up soon once I think Razor's done. I think Razor's the next character that I'm building, but I'll get to him in a second. Same with Sucrose. Sucrose is a bit lower priority because she's more of a support character, obviously. Maybe she can be DPS. Nah, she's more support. But yeah, maybe after Noelle, I'll work on Sucrose. Same with Kea. I actually don't know when I'm gonna get around to leveling him or giving him artifacts. I do have a lot of cryo. I actually do have a lot of good cryo artifacts because I've farmed fucking the Hydro and Cryo artifact domain so much when it first came out, when Dragon Spine first came out, because I really wanted good artifacts for my Mona, so I got a lot of good Cryo pieces along the way. So picking out some good artifacts for Kea shouldn't be too difficult. Fish is Fish. In case I didn't show you guys what she was using earlier, she's still using R5 stringless. I do hear that the new 4-star bow that's coming with Rosaria's banner, Rosaria / Pop-Tart's banner, is technically better than stringless. I just realized my stringless is only R4, not R5, but R4 or stringless is still really fucking good anyway. But I'm gonna see after I roll on the character banner, I'm gonna see how many copies of the new 4-star bow that I'll roll. And if I can get a lot of copies of the new 4-star bow, I will actually switch Fish off to that, because I love using Fish as a skill bot and ult bot. Yeah, that new bow is going to be perfect for her, assuming I can get quite a few copies for her. That is of course if as long as I can get them to similar refinement levels. I'm assuming that R4 stringless is still mathematically better than still objectively better than, you know, R1, whatever the new bow is. But if the new bow is so good to the point where even R1 is better than R4 stringless, then shit, man. I guess I'll switch her off to the new bow right away. Shut the fuck up, phone. Why the hell are you giving me notifications? It's probably other gacha games being like, oh, give us attention. God, I fucking hate that. Yeah, there it goes again. You see that? Anyways. So Beto, we've already gone over Beto. Ignore the Favonia's Greatsword on Razor, because obviously he doesn't really need that. I'll probably, once I actually get Razor's artifacts, I'll level up, because I believe this is what I wanted to have. Initially, I wanted to give Razor 4-piece gladiators for the 4-piece bonus, because increased Claymore uses damage by 35%. But unfortunately, I don't have enough good gladiator pieces, a good 5-star gladiator pieces to really round out his kit. I need to have like 2 4-star gladiator pieces if I want the correct main stats and decent enough substats to go along with that if I want to use 4-piece glad. So as a compromise, I decided, since I've been farming the Noblesse and Bloodstain domains for the past week, and I know I've gotten some good, some decent Bloodstain artifacts since then, I've decided to switch him off to 2-piece glad and 2-piece Bloodstain for the time being. so that he can benefit from the 5-star artifacts as extra stats that they get for going from level plus 16 to plus 20, and with you know, decently better substats, except for this. Like, fuck this shit. But yeah, as you can see, I'm starting to work on his artifacts. His cup is leveled up completely at plus 20 with a physical damage bonus, and the rest of the artifacts are to follow. But yeah, other than that, his talents are all at level 6 with level 9 skill and ult. And I can just give him Beto's Wolf's Gravestone once I start using him. Or hell, I can even just give him fucking Prototype Archaic. I'm sure he doesn't really mind that either. So there's Razor. There's Lisa. Xingqiu. So Xingqiu is now ready to go. I have leveled up all of his artifacts. I think very recently, either earlier today or yesterday. So I can actually start using him now. Apparently, Primordial Jade Cutter is not technically his best in slot weapon, I don't think, but the reason why I'm using it on him is because, well, I have 2 copies of it, and nobody else is using him so far, so I decided, fuck it, you know, Xingqiu's gonna use one of them. And it's a fucking stat stick and a half. Like, look at the fucking crit rate on this thing. So that means that his stat spread looks something like this: 176% energy recharge, a little bit less than 60% crit rate with 150% crit damage. So I kind of wish his crit rate were a bit higher, but you know, that's just how his artifacts rolls. Like artifact stats rolled, I guess. I will show you his artifacts now, though. Just go here with this. Start with his cup. That's what his cup looks like. Not the best stat spread, but it is what it is. If I actually really care, I could actually swap off with this one if I really cared about getting a little bit more crit rate, but I don't think I want to do that. This is his headpiece. Again, not the best stats, but I'll take what I can get. Flower, feather, and timepiece with ER. So yeah, that's my Xingqiu. He's also C6, and all skills at least base level 6. So, looking forward to using him. He's now ready to go. Once one of the other characters of that I'm using currently in my current party, my current friendship level farming team, once they hit Bond 10, or Bond 10, what is this, FGO? Once they hit friendship level 10, I'll swap him in. Xinyan, I also want to get around to leveling as well. I think initially I planned to get her level up first, but then I changed my mind and switched over to leveling up Changyan and Xingqiu first. So after Noelle, maybe I'll level her up. I don't know. In case you're wondering why Bennett has a little notification mark, it's because of C6. Obviously, we don't want him to be at C6 until miHoYo gives us the option to toggle him off. Thanks, miHoYo. But yeah. Same with the Xiangling. I will need to grab her some good artifacts. Hopefully soon. Because otherwise, she's also ready to go with full talents and a weapon, Favonius Lance, because I want to use it more as support. Amber, hopefully I'll be able to get around to you soon. At some point. But yeah. Let's see, let's take a look at the weapons. So this is what my weapon sets look like at the moment. Triple Wolf's Gravestone, double Staff of Homa, and double Primordial Jade Cutter. Also a Skyward Blade. I forgot I have Skyward Blade here. I could probably give this to one of my support Claymore users, actually. Because it's not like anybody else is using it at the moment. So yeah, I think Skyward Blade is new, I'm pretty sure. Because it was on raid up last month at some point. So I'm going to have to see if anybody wants that. Also, let's see. Elegy for the End. Actually, yeah, Skyward Blade was on raid up with Elegy for the End, right? So yeah, my Diona is currently using Elegy for the End. And she seems to be doing work with it. Personally, I'm not really seeing the effects of Elegy, like its main benefit. I'm guessing it's because I'm not using it correctly. I'm just unga bunga, turn my brain off, just switch between characters in my party and just spam elemental reactions all day. So I'm not using it to its fullest potential, but she's still doing very well with it, so I don't mind. Then I could probably give the sack bow that she was using before she got Elegy to somebody else, maybe. Honestly, maybe give it to the Amber or something. But anyways, yeah. I also took the time. I'm sure some of you guys will kind of raise your eyebrows at this. I also spent some of my star glitter. I think is it star glitter or star dust? I'm not sure what the currency is, but it's the currency that you use to buy the crit damage main stat, the Blackcliff weapon set. So I bought out. I found that I had enough star glitter, star dust. I forget. In order to buy at least 2 copies of the Blackcliff the Blackcliff weapon set, and yeah, I want to get all the weapons in the game leveled up just so that I can say I have leveled up in them all. But yeah, I did actually go out of my way to buying these. Plus, I did buy 1 copy of Royal Bow. Eventually, I want to buy out enough copies to have both the Royal weapon set and the Blackcliff weapon set to R5. Obviously, it's probably not worth it, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm a dirty whale and I don't care. So yeah, eventually I'll get those weapons to max level and see how they do. Here's the R3 Whinin' Song, the one of the new limited 4-star weapons. I think this is limited. Here's Royal Grimoire. Oh yeah, this is the part of the Royal set. What other weapons here? What other weapons? I think there were other 4-star weapons that were limited, right? Here's the Liyue weapons, Lithic Blade. Forget which one. Oh yeah, the Alley Flash. Yeah. So there's that. So, yeah, I want to do the whole what Mr. Slice does, where he's leveling up all the 4-star weapons as well. So I kind of already been doing that, except I've been kind of slacking lately because I've been concentrating on characters instead. So let's see what else do I care about sharing with you guys. Blah 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 blah. I do want to go through all my frag resins. I'll probably stream myself like burning through all these frag resins on stream. Did I just say on stream twice? God, I'm redundant. And just use them to farm artifacts out the ass, because I do like. I actually want to use them, right? What's the point of having them if they're just gonna sit in my inventory and rot? Don't do what Mr. Slice does and just sit on like literally 150 or 200 frag resins and not do shit about them. But yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. I don't know if if I need to share anything else. I did do all the Peculiar Wonderland stuff. Yeah, as you can see, all the achievements are done with that, with the shop all bought out. There you go. So I've done that. Contending Tides is pretty damn easy, at least for someone like me with a stacked fucking account. I'm sure the Contending Tides event is a bit of a bigger challenge for other players who don't know like this game for fucking hours every day. So yeah, maybe it's a challenge for them. To me, it's not. I just spam fucking Mona, Ganyu, Jean ults until everything's dead. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new banner. I'm looking forward to the new events coming up later this month and next month. 1.5 is bringing Eula and Yanfei, whatever the name of the new Chinese, the new Liyue, catalyst user, 4-star catalyst user is. So looking forward to them. Other than that, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Okay, thanks, Utel.